Yeah, go ahead.
Male self-improvement. So if you look at Bradley, if you look at just, I could make excuses for myself, but we got really, really ratioed on TikTok. And then I went and looked at Alex Hormozi. And, if he's watching this, he probably agrees with me. His engagement on TikTok is plummeted. Like, there is no reason I can get 1,000 views on a video and Alex Hormozi gets 10,000 views. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Alex Hormozi should be getting 100,000x what I get. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So something, and then the thing is, I saw it with Brad Lee, and then I saw it with the Fresh and Fit guys, and then I started noticing anyone who has anything to do with like male self-improvement,
I think you're right.
seems to be getting ratioed. Then
I think you're right.
And listen, I like the guy, Mac and Murphy. He is sort of he's an evolutionary psychologist and anthropologist who's very anti-red pill. His shit, 600,000 views per video, every single thing.
Well, I mean, so we actually met with TikTok.
Okay.
And I can tell you that, like, any platform, right? They control the rules.
Yes.
They do. And so they do have some sort of say in what gets pushed and what doesn't.
Yeah, of course.
It's a fact. It is a real fact. And I honestly thought, like, I would have probably, like, 6 months ago, I would have disagreed with you, and I would have been like, yeah, TikTok gives everyone kind of a fair shake. But we actually went there and we met them, and I can tell you for a fact that there's a lot more control behind the scenes than you would expect, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So
I just noticed specifically these guys. I haven't checked Ed Milet or Ty Lopez, but I'm almost guarantee you, like, for the audience they have, they've been massively ratioed. Yeah. Whereas a girl who's young in Daisy Dukes sitting there doing a dance is not ratioed. You guys are selling products to women over the age of 35. There's no way TikTok's going to ratio you. You're exactly their target audience. Yeah. But I just noticed, like, anyone who has like this one guy I've seen, his entire platform is just basically bashing Andrew Tate, and his shit is just blowing up. And I was like, okay, now I understand. At least I know what the rules are. Also, if I show any kind of lascivious content, this is another thing I'll explain with TikTok. Anytime I had a girl, she did this experiment, and it absolutely is true. Anytime there's a girl's butt and it's face on, her butt is face on to the camera, at any point, you're going to lose your TikTok. It doesn't make any difference. Curvy, like women that look like, again, anything that seems to promote any kind of fertility or fucking heterosexuality or anything like that, it seems to be ratioed or banned. I do not know maybe you guys can tell me one. I do not know a single attractive female influencer who has not lost her. You saw, what's her face? Kim Kardashian lost hers. I do not know a single one that hasn't lost their TikTok. Every single girl who has boobs and a butt has lost their TikTok.
I think also, too, to kind of not play devil's advocate, but a little bit, is that there was such a huge OnlyFans push, or OF. I don't even know if we're allowed to say the fucking word nowadays, because they'll flag your account. But there was such a huge OF wave with TikTok that they had to put something into where it was like the whole fucking TikTok was OF. Like, I actually know several girls that made millions of dollars off TikTok for just being hot and shaking it and putting themselves out there, and they had to curtail that back, or they were gonna have a huge problem. It was just TikTok was gonna turn into OF, like So, but I think that you're right though as well.
That absolutely makes sense. It's just one of these things I noticed where I've just never, and I actually, not to get super controversial here, but I know some content creators that are homosexual and they never get their shit taken down.
Of course,
but it just seems curvy, attractive women. In any kind of bathing suit or sportswear, they all lose their TikTok. And I don't understand, like, what are you trying to not promote? I'm not talking about porn. Don't promote porn. I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with not promoting OnlyFans. But it seems like even healthy fitness girls are losing their stuff.
They're getting weird about it, too. Like, you can't run any sort of ads on TikTok that shows skin. Like, nothing.
That's exactly what we saw. So you see with my content on Instagram, I'll show the lifestyle videos of me with a bunch of girls. They actually do really well. In fact, one of the strangest things is that my reels were doing better than my photos. Now it's completely flipped. My photos are doing way better than my reels now. Anytime I have a photo that shows me just doing normal shit with a puppy or my girlfriend, it does way better than anything else I do. And there's videos of me with girls, and it's never penalized. But on TikTok, we have completely stopped posting it. I told my guys, anything with girls in a bikini, anything like where they look like they're happy and having fun with me, get that shit off there. TikTok does not want to see women having
smiling,
fun with me.
it's over.
If women are smiling and look like they're having fun with me, get that shit off my TikTok. They're gonna take me down. On Twitter, bro, you can post anything. I am shocked at the shit I see on Twitter. I just saw somebody get murdered, ran over by a train. I saw people having sex. It was crazy. Like, what is this shit?
Hey, free speech, baby. Free speech.